El octágono.
Hey, Patrick, how's it going, man?
Everything's good. Everything's going good.
All right, man. First of all, thank you for taking time to talk to us. The first time we have you on the show, finally, we get you on the show. How's everything going, man? We know you're gonna be making your debut with Bellator on this next week. How's everything going, man?
Pleasure's all mine. But everything's going great, man. Had a great training camp. Worked with a couple of veteran guys that's been in the game already. Gave me a couple pointers and make things happen for my Bellator debut.
Yeah, man. You're gonna be facing Tony. I don't even know how to say his last name.
Freakland.
Freakland.
Yeah, Tony Franklin, something like that.
Hey, how much do you know about your opponent, and how's the preparation going for this guy?
Preparation went well. I knew he's a veteran in the game. He's been around for a long time. So I trained in Port St. Lucie with Dean Thomas, who also been in the game, probably as long as he been. So he gave me some good tips and pointers and advice.
Now, Patrick, I gotta ask you. He has a pretty impressive record as far as the people who he's fought. He's fought guys like Kung Lee, Dwayne Ludwig, Anderson Silva, Matt Lindland, David Loazo, and others. How do you prepare for a guy that's so experienced and has fought so many great guys?
I just, like I said, Dean Thomas helped me out a lot through the training camp. So all the people he fought is good too. So I hopefully I can add on to the list.
Yeah, and I wanted to make a correction for you because I was searching over here, and you were supposed to make your debut in Bellator 61, right? Against Derek Campos?
Yes, sir. I was supposed to, but I had a couple of legal issues, so it didn't fall through.
Yeah, because now you're finally going to be able to get on the Bellator platform. A lot of people know you locally down here in South Florida because your fights in CFA. You've participated in practically all of CFA fights. You've had a CFA 2, 3, 4, 8, 6. You were supposed to fight JP Reese in CFA 6, but that fight got canceled. And then your last fight in CFA 9. Do you currently have an open contract which lets you kind of like fight under different organizations, or is this Bellator thing gonna be your new home?
Well, we'll find out and see. Hopefully, Bellator. I don't know. I'm just willing to do anything. Work, just showcase my skills, man. Not in one area, multiple areas.
And Patrick, I mean, is there any added pressure with the change of scenery? Because normally we've seen you fight in CFA, and obviously Bellator is a bigger stage. Is there any kind of added pressure with that in mind?
I know I had the pressure. I just go along with the flow.
Yeah, man. And obviously, when I had talked to you at the last time I saw you down here in Miami, I said that there's a lot of fighters, in the local scene that they don't get the attention that they deserve, and you're definitely one of these guys, man. Every time you step into the cage, you put on a hell of a fight. I think that you have a pretty good, a strong following. But you know what? I couldn't find your profile on Facebook or Twitter. You're not too much into social medias, right?
Yeah, I've been trying, man. That what all my friends tell me I need to get on this social media. But I have a Facebook. You can follow me at Pat Cenoble. I also have an Instagram. Same thing, Pat Cenoble on Instagram. Hopefully soon I will create me a Twitter account so I can reach out to all my fans and let them know that I really truly love the support that they give me.
Yeah.
All in Central Florida.
Yeah, and there's been a couple of things going on as well in the MMA world. First of all, we wanted to congratulate you for your Bellator debut that's going to be going down next week in Bellator 94. I'm sorry, in Tampa, Florida. But there's also been a couple of different things in the news, and it's always good to hear the fighter's perspective on these topics. One of the things that we started talking about earlier on the show was the fact that there's been a lot of issues with the marijuana and MMA, and some people say that it gives fighters an advantage or not. How how do you feel as a fighter about this subject? You know, if your fighter had smoked marijuana during his training camp, do you think that's going to give him an advantage in the fight?
I couldn't tell you no different, but marijuana is just a plant. You know what I'm saying? It grows like any other thing. So it's not chemically made. So, but as long as it doesn't like boost the enhancement or anything, why not? It's perfectly legal to me. It's perfectly fine to me.
Yeah. And obviously another one of the big news was this whole thing that happened at CFA with Fallon Fox, the transgender fighter. You had your cousin, I believe, was Revelina Berto.
Yeah, Revelina Berto, she fought in there.
Yeah, she fought in there as well, you know, and she was in this tournament. She lost against Peggy Morgan, but you know, now Peggy Morgan came out saying that she's not going to participate in the tournament if Fallon Fox, who was born a man, is now a woman, is allowed to compete in this. What do you think about this whole Fallon Fox thing?
Well, that's something that's crazy. I don't know. I'm not for it myself because that's a guy that's fighting women now. Like when was it right for a guy to hit on a woman and get away with it?
Yeah, it's definitely a very controversial subject. It's the first time we've ever heard about this in MMA. But everybody's gonna have different opinions. You know, if doctors are gonna get involved and all this, and then at the end of the day, if they allow it, well, we can't do anything about it. But it's definitely something very controversial. But going back to your fight in Bellator, it's gonna be next week, and it's gonna be in Tampa, Florida. And the main fight, I believe, is going to be with Saad Awad, who we're going to have on the show later on, and his opponent as well, David Rickles, the caveman. And obviously, we're going to be paying attention to that, not just because of what this fight card means, but because we got Patrick participating. We also got our good friend Jessica Aguilar, and Andrea Calle is going to be over there covering the event for El Octagono. So hopefully Andrea will get you after your victory win, and we'll get that post-fight interview with you, man.
Yes, sir. I'll be there in Tampa, Florida, March 28th.
And where can people get to know a little bit more about you, man? Because you are an exciting fighter, and outside the cage, as a person, man, you're very nice. You're very approachable. We got to build that fan base up for you, man. Where can people get to know a little bit more about Patrick?
I'll work on my internet skills and let you know information about me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Hopefully soon at Pat Cenoble.
That's awesome, man.
Keep in touch.
Awesome, Patrick, man. Well, we appreciate you taking time on to talk to us today, Sunday. I'm pretty sure most fighters reserve Sunday to kind of relax and recuperate from a whole week of training. So we appreciate you taking time to talk to us, and good luck on your fight against Tony F. I'm gonna call him Tony F because I don't know how to say his last name.
Yeah, maybe because he's finished, he's done.
Yeah. All right, Patrick, man. Thank you so much for the time, and good luck, man.
All right, thank you, sir. Pleasure all mine.
Thank you, man.
Para estar más informado, visita www.enoctagono.com.